Building muscle on a keto diet is possible. You guys need to understand the calories, the protein intake, and how to go about it in the most efficient way possible. So the reason behind the keto diet is to improve your health and to help with the weight loss process. Many people who are overweight look for a solution, a quick fix solution, and they think that the keto is the solution and it is the answer. It can be, but many people end up rebounding due to poor choices later in life. So if you cannot stay committed, I wouldn't go along with this diet, because you will end up craving a lot of foods, because you are going to remove a lot of foods when utilizing this type of diet, right? So how do you go about a keto diet, and what is a keto diet? A keto diet is essentially a zero carb diet, right? You're consuming nothing but proteins, fats, and no carbs. So you're prioritizing proteins and fats over carbs, right? So your fat intake is going to be higher than your protein intake is going to be moderate, and your carb intake is going to be virtually none. Okay, and as a consequence, or as a result, when your body is deprived from carbs, your body will utilize its own fat as fuel, as energy, resulting in weight loss over time. So over time, when you are in a ketosis state, right, when your body has switched over to ketosis, and this happens within a day to 2 days, or perhaps a week, depending on how fast you approach the keto phase, right? When your body is deprived from carbs completely, that is when your body will switch over into ketosis, therefore utilizing your own body fat as fuel, resulting in fat loss over time. And this is how people go about losing weight when utilizing this diet, right? Because it's very effective for promoting fat loss over time. You gotta stay consistent with it, you gotta stay committed, and you cannot consume any carbs. So things like breads, pastries, cookies, desserts, sodas, anything that has sugar, or anything that is carb related, okay? Because sugar, uh, carbs turn into sugar, and we need to avoid sugar as much as possible. So let's begin on how to build muscle using the keto diet, right? So these are tips for building muscle on a keto diet, right? So number one is, obviously you guys want to stay hydrated. Many people aren't hydrated nowadays. So with that being said, make sure you guys are drinking plenty of water throughout the day, upon waking up, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and never skip on any water. Your body is mostly made up of water, so by replenishing yourself with water, you are filling the muscles up with water, therefore making you look bigger, much more fuller, and you will feel stronger. And water does help with weight loss by removing toxins and whatnot, right? Tip number two is to incorporate strength training or bodybuilding. Obviously, if you're not lifting weights at all, then you won't build muscle. So with that being said, go work out and focus on clean eating after. And that is tip number three, is to consume healthy fats and carbs. Healthy fats and proteins, no carbs. I'm sorry, zero carbs on this type of a diet. The keto diet consists of nothing but proteins and fats and zero carbs. So make sure you guys strive for healthy fats, okay? Healthy fats, avocados, nuts, seeds, stuff like that. You guys don't want to be going for those junk fats that you get at fast foods or that you get from the grocery store, okay? Make sure that you are striving for the healthiest fats out there. Those fats will supply your body with energy that you are needing, and it will regulate your hormones, because that is a very crucial thing to pay attention to, right? And obviously you guys want to have a good sleeping schedule, a good sleeping regimen, and make sure you guys consume enough protein so you guys could recover properly, right? Now when it comes to the keto diet, I would prioritize fats over proteins, but if your whole goal is to build muscle continuously, then I will prioritize protein over fats, and you will still be in a ketosis state. So don't worry about, gaining weight or anything like that. You will still be losing fat over time when you are deprived from carbs, okay? So these are the high protein keto friendly foods that you should be striving for: meat, fish, seafood, eggs, cheese, nuts and seeds, Greek yogurt, tofu, okay? All of these foods are very beneficial for your health. It is beneficial for recovery, and it is beneficial for strength and power, okay? Because these foods that I listed, the eggs, nuts, seeds, yogurt, fish, seafood, so on and so forth, are loaded with beneficial and vital nutrients that will provide the body what it needs to go about anything. When you go about weightlifting, when you go about recovery, these foods will aid, assist in that process and in the long run. So make sure that you're striving for the healthiest sources of fats and proteins when you're on the keto diet, and in general, you people should strive for healthy foods in order to have longevity and to feel good and to have power and strength. And yeah, so if you people think that it is impossible to build muscle while utilizing the keto diet, you are mistaken. The mistakes are that you're not eating enough, you may be overworking out, or your recovery is hindered, okay? The recovery aspect includes plenty of protein, or based off of protein intake and the way you sleep. So if your sleeping schedule is completely screwed off, then you need to fix that and get that fixed up, right? You people cannot be overworking out. That is a thing. If you're not letting the muscles recover enough, right? If you're not giving it the time to allow itself to repair itself and stuff like that, then obviously you won't continue building muscle. You will actually regress, right? So you will start losing muscle instead of building muscle, right? And if you're not seeing any recovery, then perhaps your protein is too low. So you should increase your protein intake. But in general, when you're utilizing this type of a diet, and when it comes to muscle building, you people should always prioritize protein, right? Protein is very vital for recovery and building muscle, right? Fats are very important for your hormones. It's important to consume in general, so make sure you people strive for healthy fats. And that's basically it, people. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the keto diet per se when it comes to bodybuilding, like building muscle. But since you are deprived from carbs or of carbs, it's going to be quite tedious to go about intensive workouts. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge to adapt to, because sometimes people get the keto flu. That is because your body is unfamiliar with this type of a process, so therefore it will become sick for about a day or two, and then after that your body will adjust and adapt to this situation. But in general, this diet is very effective for improving health, for fat loss, to improve metabolic and insulin issues and whatnot. And yeah, but let me know if you guys have any questions, comments, and concerns when it comes to the keto diet. I have more tips, I have more guides, I have more in-depth articles regarding keto and whatnot. They are on my blog, so the link is in the description, or just visit the link somewhere on the video. I always put my website on there, and the website is delicatefitness.blogspot.com. Okay, I write in-depth articles, tutorials, guides, tips regarding fitness and health and diet and nutrition and so on and so forth. So if you guys want the text format instead of a video format, and that is more in-depth regarding, data and research and whatnot, to visit my blog, because on my videos I don't do that. It takes too much time, and I'd rather just get the information out as fast as possible. And that's it, people. Stay tuned in, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.